Hello, my name is Halazularoon, or Halazul, and today we'll be doing Free to Play to the Sky, Episode 3. This is a continuation of Episode 2, and it is the same account this time. So today we're going to be looking at the champions we got, as we did our summons yesterday. I've done my daily summons, nothing exciting as usual, as you all understand. We want to set up our main team, and preferably at the same time a team for Hunt, which is relatively a good starter point. I'm just looking to see if I have a nun, a water nun specifically, which I don't think I do. So we're going to have to get a little messy with this one because we need 2 water units so that Sang is the one gets attacked, because we want Sang to get attacked, but we don't have 2 water units. So I think right now our best option is to level up Sang and do some arena so that we can start to get glory. Now, glory is super important right now. The more glory you have, the higher rank you are, the easier it will be to get points, right? And then every time you promote, you get more glory and crystals. And then every week you get to choose either crystals or summons. I honestly suggest the crystals, but your decision, your account. I've just had a really garbage defense set up. People have been hitting it, normal stuff. So we're just going to get a few of these done really quickly. We're going to set him in there, and we're going to set him in there just because we can. Free power, free mechanics, or free skills to take down whatever we need. So, I don't know if you guys have been following in the Discord, but we may be getting something really big for us free-to-play players, at least on this account for me. But there may be some changes coming to some things that makes gear more accessible for free-to-play players, which would be absolutely insane to get. And I feel like it's going to help close the difference between early game and mid game. So I'm just going to do some battles here, get these guys leveled up a bit. I want you guys to tell me, do you guys want me to go through every battle and just explain things, or would you like me to continue doing the skips that I've been doing? Really nothing changes in between the skips. If there's something massive, like me putting gear on something, I'll usually show you guys. But if you'd rather me show all the battles and see the RNG that can happen, I would be down for that too. Let me know in the comments. But for now, I will continue to skip these battles until I hear from you guys. So I will be back until I finish this on easy. So I just want to come back really quickly. I couldn't do the first stage of Chapter 4, Stage 1. So what I did is I went to my champions. I went to Sang Reaper. I put some absolute garbage gear on him. I leveled him up. He's now level 40, and it's fine. This is next, but this is... I'll deal with this in a little bit. But I just want to give you a little update while I continue this. Alright, so we have gotten into an impasse. And we're going to talk about how to fix this. So, Chapter 4, Stage 7, impasse. I believe I claimed Chapter 3 is easy rewards. Yeah, okay. So, what do we do? Well, let's take a look at our champions and see what we have. Well, we're looking for something that can take care of a fire unit. So, Gang Brawler will probably be pretty good. And maybe a Feline Prowler, instead of the 2 units we have here, because they just get absolutely destroyed. So let's go ahead. Both of these units are usable later, but we have to really pick and choose what we're going to want. So, let's take Gang Brawler. And the reason I want to take Gang Brawler is because her second skill has an AoE defense break and an AoE speed down. That's amazing for a 3-star unit. We don't have anybody else that does that, as far as I know. And I want to take Feline Prowler for the fact that her third skill increases the readiness of everybody by 20%. Can I get that up quick? No. Is it great? Heck yeah. What we want to focus on is this. And since we're at it, we go and complete our quests daily. Some stuff for free. Weekly will come with time. And then we're just going to go to the shop, exchange, grab my free stamina, go to the favor, and get another Novice Adventure Guide. Now we are going to, and this is something that a lot of people forget about. You can combine the guides. 1, 2. Hey, look, we can promote. Perfect. Now our Sang's 59, which means we're even close to getting him to 60, and then 60 to 80, and then we'll leave him at 80 for a while. So our best option right now is go to Sang, right? And just upgrade his gear just a little bit. We don't need much. Once or twice on every piece. Just to give him that extra little bit of survivability and a little bit of damage. And just a little bit of everything so that we aren't struggling. This will change very quickly. But we just want a little bit. We want something that'll make him okay. Because right now, he's not really doing anything. He's doing some damage, but it's not enough. Now, we're going back to chapter 4. These guys suck. This is the guy we're having trouble with. Let's see if this team can work at all. Because right now, Sang's pretty powerful. There's the readiness increase. Sang goes. Sang kills that. Gang Brawler goes. Gang Brawler uses her S3. Provoked. And almost dead. And then this is going to kill Sang and kill the feline, which is fine. Because we're just looking to keep Sang. Or she killed Gang Brawler and the feline, not Sang. And we're just looking to keep Sang alive as long as we can. If Sang can keep himself alive, we will be okay. These two in the middle are going to suck against him. But we have hair to take care of them just a little bit. And if we still can't do this, we'll look at other units and see what we can do. Alright, that one's dead. Sang's going to kill this one. Same thing. That's going to go hit Sang. That one's going to go hit the bunny. Sang's going to kill that one. Bunny's going to damage that one. That one's going to attack Sang. And then Sang's going to kill. Sweet. We have the bunny and we have Sang. Hopefully the bunny has his cooldown on his S3. It did not. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to brute force this. Bunny goes. Sang goes. Bunny is dead. Sang. Sang has his attack and defense increase. He's going to get hit again. Unhealable, which really sucks, but as long as he keeps doing damage, we'll be okay. He doesn't have unhealable anymore. He gets smacked for a little bit. He's going to heal off of this, I believe. Yeah. Just a little bit. He goes again because he's fast enough. We got that speed debuff on him. He gets smacked, and we're done. And that's how we beat this impasse. All we did was upgrade Sang's level and get him a little bit more on every stat. Gives us a little bit more on our daily. Some rare champion tokens. I haven't claimed this yet. And we're just going to go grab our rewards from Chapter 4 Easy. Sang is 59, so when he hits 60, I'll take a look at him getting into 60 content. Or 60 to 80. We're just going to pop this summon, raid up, because why not? It's nothing, maybe a nun? Yo, okay, we got the nun. That's good. That's so good. So we can actually swap out one in our team for nun, which we're going to take this off. We're going to put nun in. Huge. Huge. Cleanse, heal, just everything we could use right now. Do we have shards to awaken her or ascend her? Where is she at? There she is. Lock. Ascend. 4, we do not, but we will take a look at ascending her later, because she gives 30% extra turn readiness. And we've done all easy. Now we can move on to medium. Medium's a little bit harder. It gives 2-star gear. Perfect, you know, really good. We're just going to run this team and see how it goes. And if this completes, I'll just do all of this chapter, and I'll meet you guys back when we start chapter 2. So, just a little update. We ended up clearing chapter 1, no problem. We're moving on to chapter 2, and I'll give you guys another update when we clear it or if we have an issue. Alright, so we've completed chapter 2 medium. That took longer than expected. We get our books, we get our skill fruit. We come to chapter 1. Can't remember if I claimed it. I did. We're good. Alright, so we're sitting on 1,200 crystals. We're going to keep those. There's some extra... Charge time 4 minutes. Why is that one different than this one? Weird. Huh. Don't know. We have daily quests we can claim. Weekly quests we can claim. What's the last daily we have to do? Just 2 arena matches? Let's run 1 hunt real quick. We should be able to do hunt level 1. So let's start getting into this, because this is the end game here. This is what we need to get to the end game, and it's gonna suck. Double speed, auto is on. I should have 0 issue with hunt 1. Given the gear that I have, you know, I put a little bit of gear on Sang, did a little bit, put a little bit of gear on the hair. I upgraded the level of Gangbreaker, or whatever her name is, and the Nun to 40, so they're both going to have a little bit more health, a little bit more damage, a little bit more, etc. So we're going to the Dragon now. The Dragon doesn't do much on 1. It's really relatively easy. It doesn't have too many mechanics. I think it's like 3 or 4. Yeah, so he attacks the enemy with the highest health, which is Sang. He does his body slam, he does tail whip in 4 turns, and he just does his normal attack. There's 1 debuff, and then a hit, and then this is a defense. Nope, no defense break, which kind of sinks, but that's fine. We got the speed down. Everybody's super fast. Couple more hits, and we'll be done with 1. Very, very easy, very, very simple. Everybody should be able to do 1 with at least minimal effort. There's a defense break, and it's dead, so we're good. We did our hunt. We got a 2-star attack. That's really good for, like, Gangbreaker. So we're going to take it. We're going to go Gangbreaker. We're going to go Gear, Chest Piece, and we're going to toss that on her. Because we want her to be speedy so that she can put her defense break on. Speedy and have effectiveness, which will be nice. But we also want to do a little bit of damage if possible. This is going to give us our daily. We're going to get our daily. We're going to go summon it real quick because we summon every scroll here. Let's do the raid up because in case we get glad, we got nothing. Another gang brawler. Very nice. Very fun. And I guess next is chapter 3, right? Yeah. Let's get chapter 3 medium done, and I'll be back when it is. I want to come back real quick. I need to end the episode, but in the next episode, we will be looking towards finishing medium. If anything, I will actually finish medium, you know, off camera, and then we'll take a look at hard, and we'll take a look at the hunt stages. And then we'll also take a look at making and ascending our Nun and Hair just a little bit more so we can get more value out of them. But if you have any questions or concerns or any suggestions, please put them down in the comments, and I hope you all have a great day.